Caitlin Clark is in the vicinity at a private event with Michael Jordan. Now, it's hard to believe that they're not talking basketball. We know it has to do with basketball a little.
This is absolutely insane. Caitlin Clark just held a private, behind-the-scenes meeting with none other than the GOAT, Michael Jordan. The WNBA community has been thrown into total confusion after leaked footage surfaced online, showing Caitlin training shoulder to shoulder with MJ. What began as small whispers from a secretive golf event has now blown up into a massive viral sensation, with nearly every corner of the basketball world buzzing about it.
If it's one person Caitlin Clark has been compared to her whole WNBA career, it's Michael Jeffrey Jordan. There's so many celebrities between the two, the injury, the hype, just everything, the assault that was taking place on the basketball court. It's eerie similar.
People can't believe what's happening. Reports say players are angry, while insiders claim this shocking event might rewrite Caitlin Clark's entire path, and possibly change the direction of the whole league itself. Seriously, how did this hidden training session come together, and what could it truly mean for the WNBA's most talked about and controversial star? Stay close, because trust me, this story is only getting started and about to blow up in a massive way.
Actual event that Caitlin Clark attended before we get into why she went viral, but instead it's Peak Inside Grove XX111, Michael Jordan's invite-only club. Since pace on selection are a large part of why Michael Jordan loves the golf game. And however, the legendary NBA star is one of the most recognizable people on the planet.
Everything began when a few unclear photos mysteriously surfaced from an ultra-private golf club in Florida, the same one owned by Michael Jordan, famously called Grove 23. At first, most people ignored it, thinking it was just another random celebrity moment. But then, out of nowhere, a short video appeared online, sending massive shockwaves through social media. The clip unmistakably showed Caitlin Clark, the WNBA's brightest rising star, walking alongside Jordan, sharing laughs, and get this, later holding a basketball right there on the course.
Jordan's been had this golf course since 2019. The private golf course includes an 18-hole course, a main clubhouse, a gatehouse, a learning facility, and a practice range. There are even drones that deliver snacks and beverages to members during the play. The member list includes who's who in celebrities and professional athletes who all have received personal invitations from Jordan. The 15,000 square feet. Wow.
Within just a few hours, hashtags like hashtag CCXMJ and hashtag Jordan Mentors Clark were flooding every corner of the internet. Fans simply couldn't wrap their heads around what they were watching. Was Caitlin Clark really training with the greatest of all time? Sports networks immediately went into a frenzy, dissecting every second of the clip. Analysts slowed it down frame by frame, pointing out Jordan's unmistakable sneakers and Clark's fresh Nike outfit. Even TMZ jumped in, confirming the spot was none other than Jordan's ultra-exclusive golf compound, the kind of place, let's be honest, where only billionaires and the world's top-tier athletes ever set foot.
This was a photo that Caitlin Clark was pictured in with the kid. Had herself a day, played Grove XX111, met the best female hooper in the game, Caitlin Clark. She was there with Michael Jordan, bro. Wow. So this was the photo right here. That hat went viral last night.
At first glance, the moment seemed totally casual, but the vibe between them told a completely different story. You could practically feel it, mentorship, laser focus, and something far more powerful unfolding quietly in the background. According to insiders close to the situation, this was definitely not a coincidence. Sources have revealed that Jordan personally reached out to Caitlin after keeping a close eye on her rookie season, reportedly impressed beyond words by her mental strength, discipline, and that fierce, unstoppable competitive fire she's known for.
She's with Michael Jordan. Like, it don't get no, like, I know a lot of people thought Caitlin Clark should have did Unrivaled. Caitlin Clark should have did basketball. She's with Michael Jordan. She's with there is no, no. I know everybody wants Caitlin to be with Chris Brinkley, Drew Hanlon, and all these other damn trainers. She's with Michael Jordan, bro. Like, it don't get no. Do I need to say more? She's with MJ.
One insider even called it a historic, passing of the torch moment, the basketball legend meeting the young star many are now labeling as the female MJ. Behind the scenes, WNBA executives reportedly went into complete panic. The league has been working for months to carefully manage Caitlyn's skyrocketing fame, trying to keep peace between team politics and frustrated veterans. But now, with Michael Jordan stepping into the frame, that fragile balance could collapse entirely. If this mentorship proves to be genuine, Caitlin Clark's brand might soar far beyond the WNBA's control, setting off a chain reaction that absolutely nobody is prepared for. And that leaked footage? Believe me, it's only the start. Because what unfolded after that secret training session left everyone in total shock. To truly grasp how it all came together, you need to understand what Grove 23 really is. This place is far from your ordinary golf course, not even close. Michael Jordan built it as his own private empire, a sanctuary where ultimate privacy meets unmatched power. Only a select few people on the planet have ever been granted access. We're talking A-list celebrities, billionaires, and sports icons like Tiger Woods and Derek Jeter, all seen there at one point. Every single visitor is personally approved by Jordan himself. So when Caitlin Clark's name suddenly appeared on that exclusive guest list, fans instantly knew something monumental was happening. Grove 23, often nicknamed Slaughterhouse 23 because of its ruthless competitiveness, isn't just a luxury spot, it's a mental battlefield. Drones serve drinks mid-game, cameras track every swing, and even seasoned members talk about the crazy intensity of trying to match MJ's drive. For Caitlin, that invitation wasn't a casual social visit, it was an initiation test. It was Jordan's way of finding out whether she truly possessed the mindset and grit worthy of entering his elite circle. Eyewitnesses later revealed that Caitlin wasn't just there to play golf. Caitlin wasn't just playing, she was commanding attention. Between rounds, she and Jordan were spotted at the practice range, laughing and gesturing as if dissecting footwork and shot rhythm in a serious discussion. At one moment, get this, she reportedly pulled off her signature step-back jumper, the very move that made her a star at Iowa and carried straight into her rookie WNBA season. Jordan, arms crossed, simply nodded with that unmistakable look of approval, a glance only true competitors instantly understand. For countless fans, this wasn't just a symbolic moment, it was revolutionary. Never before had Michael Jordan publicly connected himself to a female basketball player in such a way. It suggested a deeper, unspoken respect, built on a shared obsession with greatness. But here's the twist, while fans were buzzing over this historic encounter, not everyone was thrilled. Word of Caitlin's visit spread fast through WNBA circles, and some players and coaches were visibly unhappy about the massive attention it drew. Behind the scenes, murmurs began spreading. Was Caitlin attempting to sidestep the league's established hierarchy? Was Jordan plotting something far bigger, maybe a strategic move that could shake the WNBA to its foundation? What unfolded next only intensified the growing storm. After the footage surfaced, WNBA headquarters in New York reportedly went into full crisis mode. Fans were left stunned. The league had spent months carefully crafting Caitlin Clark's public image, positioning her as the league's rising star, but always under their control. Now, that control was slipping fast. The idea of Clark meeting Michael Jordan privately, away from cameras and league oversight, triggered alarm bells at every management level. This wasn't a casual visit, it was a powerful statement. Jordan is a man famed for his independence, empire building, and ability to disrupt industries. When he focuses on someone, it's never random. Insiders revealed that WNBA officials immediately convened an emergency meeting to evaluate potential brand conflicts. With Caitlin's Nike deals and Jordan's expanding personal empire, the league quietly feared a seismic power shift, one that could give Clark influence the WNBA simply wasn't ready to handle. At the same time, sponsors and top agents began moving fast. With Jordan personally guiding Clark, powerhouse brands like Gatorade, Hanes, and even the Jordan brand itself seemed poised to tap into women's basketball in ways the WNBA never anticipated. Suddenly, Caitlin Clark became more than just an athlete, she was a priceless asset whose influence and market clout could overshadow the league that drafted her. Social media exploded as fans jokingly crowned Jordan the real commissioner. Critics, meanwhile, openly ridiculed the league for failing to recognize Clark's impact earlier. Even some retired players suggested the WNBA had been far too limiting with Caitlin's rise from the start. Inside the Fever locker room, sources reported a mix of shock and inevitability. "Caitlyn's always been bigger than the W," one teammate allegedly admitted. Now the world was finally realizing it. As executives scrambled, one urgent question kept surfacing: was this mentorship merely a boost, or the beginning of something revolutionary that could reshape basketball forever? And that wasn't all. While online attention fixated on the leaked footage, insiders revealed that the real developments were quietly happening away from cameras in a secluded corner of Grove 23's glass-walled clubhouse. Sources familiar with the situation reveal that Michael Jordan personally requested a one-on-one conversation with Caitlin Clark after their golf session. Observers described the discussion as intense yet deeply motivating. The pair spent nearly an hour alone, away from other attendees, delving into topics like competition, leadership, and of course, legacy. What was said during that private talk reportedly left Caitlin both emotional and incredibly motivated. Insiders close to Clark reveal that Jordan addressed her as an equal, not merely a star. He reportedly emphasized that true greatness always attracts criticism, and public scrutiny is simply the cost of standing out. These words resonated deeply with Caitlin, who had faced months of constant evaluation from referees, opponents, and media alike. Jordan allegedly reminded her that every legendary athlete, from Kobe Bryant to Serena Williams, had to endure challenges before reaching celebrated status. Insiders suggest that Jordan may have presented Caitlin Clark with a customized Jordan brand basketball, not merely as a gesture, but as a powerful emblem of her potential. "Your era begins when you choose it," he reportedly told her. Whether taken literally or as part of the growing legend surrounding this encounter, it has quickly become a mantra celebrated by fans online. Caitlin exited the clubhouse that afternoon, quieter than usual, with security escorting her to her car. Those closest to her claimed that something profound shifted. She appeared more focused and confident, almost as if granted permission to play boldly without apology. What no one anticipated, however, arrived swiftly. Within just 24 hours, rumors emerged about a potential deal that could link Caitlin Clark directly to the Jordan brand itself. If confirmed, it would send shockwaves throughout the entire WNBA community, and the earliest indications of this startling development started appearing far sooner than anyone expected. Within just a day after the leaked footage began circulating widely, social media erupted with speculation about a possible collaboration between Caitlin Clark and the Jordan brand. Initially, the idea seemed almost unimaginable, as Jordan had never partnered directly with an active WNBA player under his personal label. However, as screenshots of alleged email leaks and draft marketing materials started appearing online, fans slowly began to consider that it could actually happen. Industry insiders confirmed that Nike executives were suddenly holding urgent late-night meetings, scrambling to manage the rumors before they completely spiraled out of control. If this partnership were real, it would represent a truly historic moment for women's basketball. Caitlin Clark was poised to become far more than just another athlete under Nike's expansive umbrella. She was stepping into the exclusive circle of stars personally endorsed by Michael Jordan himself, a distinction reserved for only a handful of global icons. For years, the Jordan brand had maintained a relatively low profile in women's basketball, but Caitlin's growing cultural influence seemed to shift that perception almost overnight. The leaked footage of their training sessions now appeared far more deliberate and strategically planned than casual or spontaneous. Sports marketing analysts quickly dissected the impact. Caitlin's rookie-year jersey sales smashed previous records, her viewership numbers nearly carried the entire NBA season, and she single-handedly transformed the Indiana Fever into one of the most discussed franchises in sports history. A potential Jordan partnership would represent the union of two of basketball's most powerful legacies, one rooted in history, the other shaping the sport's future. Yet that very possibility reportedly sent shockwaves through the WNBA board. League officials feared losing control over their top star's image, knowing that if Clark aligned directly with Jordan, it could open an independent power path beyond their oversight. Rumors even circulated that some veteran players felt uneasy, worried this collaboration might render Caitlin untouchable. Then arrived the moment that changed everything, a single image shared on an Instagram story. Caitlin Clark was seen lacing up a prototype pair of shoes adorned with a glowing Jumpman logo, captioned, "Work in silence." That single post instantly ignited chaos across the sports world, and the internet erupted into total meltdown. Almost immediately, the hashtag #CaitlinXJordan began trending across the globe, sparking a flood of fan speculation. Some claimed she had just become the first woman to launch a signature Jordan line, while others insisted it was a bold power move aimed at challenging the WNBA's leadership structure. Every major sports outlet, from ESPN to Bleacher Report, covered the story, and even NBA stars weighed in, hailing the moment as historic. Yet behind all the excitement, a quiet storm was brewing within WNBA headquarters. Insiders report that within 24 hours, multiple team executives convened an emergency meeting to figure out how to manage the PR frenzy. While some believed the attention would shine a positive light on women's basketball, others were outraged that Clark was making moves outside the league's official approval process. Rumors swirled that some seasoned players felt overlooked, believing Caitlin was receiving chances others never had. An unnamed veteran reportedly remarked, "This isn't just Caitlin Clark's league." Meanwhile, Fever supporters rallied fiercely behind their star, viewing her rise as proof of her resilience through fouls, media scrutiny, and constant pressure to excel. To them, it wasn't defiance, it was advancement. Fans claimed she was acting exactly as MJ would have, with one writing, carving her legacy on her own terms. Tensions escalated further when unconfirmed footage appeared showing a heated locker room exchange, allegedly between Caitlin and a veteran player debating loyalty and attention. Real or not, the clip intensified the story of a league dividing into two factions, those cheering Caitlin's ascent and those feeling eclipsed by it. As debates raged louder on talk shows and Twitter, one question dominated: was Caitlin Clark truly pushing women's basketball forward, or dismantling the very system that shaped her? The answer, as always, awaited the next shocking twist. At the height of media frenzy, Michael Jordan quietly executed a move no one expected, without a single public statement. Without any fanfare, the official Jordan brand account shared a striking black and white image of Caitlin Clark clutching a basketball, captioned simply, "Legacy recognizes legacy." There was no formal announcement, no press briefing, just that single, commanding phrase. Within minutes, it exploded online. Millions of views, thousands of shares, and an overwhelming flood of reactions from fans, players, and analysts alike. Everyone immediately understood the message: this was Jordan's quiet seal of approval. Behind closed doors, several reports confirmed that Jordan personally contacted Nike's executive team. The message was clear: she represents the future. But it went beyond a mere endorsement. It was mentorship evolving into a full-scale movement. Insider sources reveal that Jordan intends to launch a women's line inspired by Clark's dynamic style of play, blending elegance, toughness, and fierce competitiveness. If reports hold weight, this move could entirely transform the basketball apparel world. Tensions within the WNBA reached a boiling point. Some league insiders quietly admitted that Jordan's sway might elevate women's basketball to unprecedented heights, while others worried about losing control of their own narrative. Suddenly, Caitlin Clark wasn't just the league's standout rookie, she had become the emblem of a new era, one that could flourish without the WNBA's approval. Fans quickly dubbed her Air Clark, and social media exploded with memes of her dunking alongside Jordan's iconic silhouette. The symbolism was impossible to ignore, the old guard recognizing the new. Yet insiders hinted the story was far from finished. A leaked report even suggested that Jordan and Clark's partnership might expand beyond branding, potentially launching a training camp or academy for aspiring female athletes. If true, this collaboration doesn't just rewrite basketball history, it redefines who holds the power to shape it. In the days after Jordan's quiet revelation, the WNBA found itself facing a pivotal crossroads. League executives attempted to frame the situation as a major win for women's basketball. Yet behind closed doors, fear lingered, fear that Caitlin Clark had outpaced the system far quicker than anyone expected. For the first time ever, the WNBA wasn't controlling the conversation. Fans weren't buzzing about upcoming matchups or playoff standings, they were talking about her, about Jordan, and the entirely new power shift that had emerged. Endorsement analysts quickly dubbed it the Clark effect. Ticket prices for Indiana Fever games skyrocketed overnight, and Jordan brand merchandise featuring her silhouette sold out within hours. Sports economists even suggested that if the collaboration officially launches, it could funnel millions into women's basketball without a single contribution from the league itself. Suddenly, every major brand wanted a piece of her. Meanwhile, locker rooms were split. Some players celebrated it as a once-in-a-lifetime triumph for female athletes. At long last, the work of female athletes was finally being recognized on the same level as NBA stars. Yet not everyone welcomed it. Some feared it could spark a dangerous superstar hierarchy, potentially dividing teams and sidelining veterans who had fought for equality long before Caitlin Clark's arrival. Through it all, Caitlin remained completely silent, no interviews, no public comments, just focused, relentless training. Her Instagram bio quietly updated with a single, powerful line, "Built, not bought." Players and fans alike read it as a clear statement: she wasn't chasing fleeting fame, she was building something enduring, something that Michael Jordan himself had clearly recognized. Meanwhile, rumors spread that a documentary team had been secretly filming every moment of their journey, from the draft to that iconic day at Grove 23. If that footage ever surfaces, it could finally reveal what really transpired in that room and the advice Jordan passed on to her. One thing is undeniable: the WNBA will never be the same again. What began as a leaked private training session has exploded into a full-blown cultural earthquake, exposing the league's fragile control, igniting debates among fans, and redefining what real power looks like in women's sports. Caitlin Clark isn't just a rising star, she is stepping into a new realm of influence, reshaping the future of the game itself. And the story isn't over yet. Stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and make sure you don't miss the next chapter of this historic journey. You'll want to witness every shocking twist as it unfolds.